Okay, here we go. Slightly different video than normal. Um, this is my Mega Man Classic Series tier list. I figured I'd make because I was talking about which games I like best in my Mega Man 3 Let's Play. So let's go ahead and get that started. Okay, let's just go and left or right, see how that works. Mega Man 4, best out of the best. Introduce a best level design. Weapons are always useful. Good. Like, it did have the double Wily stage gimmick, where I had Dr. Cossack before, but it was fresh at that point, so I'm gonna give that a pass. All the weapons are useful at some point. Every Robot Master, the Robot Masters aren't top tier like the designs, but they're passable. Stages are all memorable. Overall, Mega Man 4 is a great standard for Mega Man games. Introduced the Charge Shot, which became standard for all throughout the next Mega Man games for the rest of time. Okay, so disclaimer, I guess, before we go on any further. Just because a game goes into bad tier does not mean it's a bad game. That just means it's bad for Mega Man standards. Mega Man, is a high quality series. Like, I might actually add a tier. Let's see how I do this. Row below. I'm gonna make it blue. I get this. No, that I want to do this, and then there. That's good. And then I want this one to be this color, and we'll call it actually bad. There. So like bad means bad for Mega Man standards. Like a Mega Man game could be quote unquote bad and still be like a 5 out of 10 for all games, just because Mega Man as a whole is a high quality series. But actually bad, if a game is actually like below a 5 out of 10, like in all games, then it'll go into that tier. But anyway, Mega Man 4, great standard for all. Every Mega Man game should strive to be like Mega Man 4. Mega Man 6, bad. Mega Man 6, this is also a subjective tier list, so this is not objective at any point, in my opinion. There. All disclaimers out of the way, let's go on. Mega Man 6, terrible for a Mega Man game. It's not a bad game, but the physics are a little bit kind of jank. You can't jump out of a slide. The Robot Masters are a little subpar. I can't remember all the stages off the top of my head. The only one I can really remember are Plant Man's, and I can't even remember Centaur Man's. I just remember like the colors of the stage. The weapons are kind of meh. A few of them are repeats from Mega Man 4 and 5. Wily stages I don't even remember at all. I just beat Mega Man 6, and I don't remember the Wily stages at all. The rush, having to switch between those is annoying. So yeah, Mega Man 6 overall, pretty bad for a Mega Man game standpoint. What is this? Mega Man, is that 2 or 3? It's Mega Man 4, isn't it? Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy. I'll put that in Met tier. The Game Boy games as a whole aren't really great, because the physics, and that's not really their fault, but like when comparing to the NES games, it's hard to compare, because it's like, I'm gonna make a new tier. I've decided a row below, and we'll make this one light green. I guess no, that can be there, and then boom, and then we'll make this one right here purple, I guess, why not? And we'll title this one oh wait, that's not right. Okay, sorry, I'm not used to this website. Game Boy tier. And we'll make this one meh and make it yellow. I'll make this one bad and make it green. So like, in my opinion, a game in any Game Boy game will never be higher than this tier. Like, if a Game Boy game is higher than this tier, it means it's a really good Game Boy game. Just like, I say that because the screen crunch and the physics are really jank in all the Game Boy games because of the screen crunch. They did what they could, but it's just like none of the Game Boy games are that great, and that's no fault to Capcom or anybody. That's just the unfortunate reality. So Mega Man 4 can go in Game Boy tier. Mega Man 3 can also go in Game Boy tier. And, like, honestly, it might just be because of, like, the lack of color or whatever, but these games just, in my opinion, just aren't that memorable. Like, I can't remember that much about them. I get all these confused all the time. But yeah, that's just Game Boy tier. They aren't bad for Mega Man. Actually bad we'll get to later. But that's just Game Boy. There's one game I can think of that breaks out of Game Boy tier, and we'll get to that in just a second. What's that? Mega Man 1. Mega Man 1, unfortunately, goes into bad tier. It's not a bad game. I'm not sure if any games will actually go into actually bad. Okay, maybe one. Maybe one. Thinking about it. Mega Man 1 suffers from... They were just starting out, so the physics are jank. The Robot Masters and stages are actually pretty memorable. But, kind of weird difficulty. You know what? I'll put it... it's above these. I can't put it below those. I'm gonna put it to a little bit to left. The left are better. Left means it's better. I'm gonna put it a little bit to the left of Mega Man 6 because it's definitely better than Mega Man 6. I'm actually gonna do a little switch, switch places here. Mega Man 6, I'm moving to bad tier, and Mega Man 1 can go in mad tier. Yeah, because I'd rather play the Game Boy games. Maybe that's just because I have more experience with the Game Boy games or something, but I'd rather play the Game Boy games than Mega Man 6 any day of the week. So, Mega Man and Bass can goes into bad tier. It's better than Mega Man 6. It does actually have kind of good like physics and stuff, but like it was clearly like kind of it wasn't like the soul wasn't as much soul wasn't put into this one. The Robot Masters are they're okay. The weapons are bad, and the difficulty is really kind of jank. The level design can make also kind of weird and stuff. You can hit your head on a lot of ceilings, even though you like just they should just be air. It's just not as great as all of these. It doesn't mean it's a bad game. I'd give it like a 6 out of 10 personally, maybe a 5. Yeah, Mega Man 6 is the barrier between bad and actually bad. Mega Man 6 I'll give a 5 out of 10. This game I'll give a 6. Game Boy games are all 6s, except for one, which I'll get to. This is Mega Man 5. This one, I'll put this one in the Met tier because it's better than most of the Game Boy tier games. It actually has a unique story and new Robot Masters, and they're actually kind of memorable. I haven't played this game in like 3 years, but from what I can remember, it's actually not a bad game. Like I'm actually gonna put it above Mega Man 1. Yeah, I'll put it there. It's not good for a Mega Man game, but I give it like a 6.5 out of 10 personally. Wait, that can't be right. I'll give it like a 6.75 out of 10. There we go. Mega Man 2 can go... I think we need another tier, honestly. Sorry, but let's put that. Let's put no, go back. Make that yellow. Make this dude light green. There. We need like this one, meh plus, no, meh plus, and we'll make this one meh. Now we'll make this one decent. How about that? That's better wording. Yeah, like I will play, like I frequent Mega Man 1 and Mega Man 2. Like they're decent games. Like all these are like 7 out of 10 games, I'd say. These are here. I'll say this is sub 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry about that. My mic died on me unexpectedly. I just hit the microphone, so I had to go find the charger. Hopefully you can hear me. I really hope you can. If not, that'll be okay. If not, that'll be a bit of an issue. But we're gonna try to soldier on here. Anyway, I'll put the timestamp in the video. It'll be okay. Anyway, Game Boy tier. So decent. So this is sub 5. This is 5. I'll give this one a 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There. That's my rating. Okay. Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. This is the one I was talking about. This one, I think, can actually go in good tier? I'd say so. Yeah, there. That's better. Good, because it's actually the only Game Boy game that I actually thought had good, level design and stuff. It had memorable stages I can remember. It did reuse, assets, but that's okay. That's okay. That they were working with what they had. Mega Man 11 can go in good tier. It's kind of. I played this game a lot. It's not as great as these. It's like it was kind of too samey to be the next big one after like 10 years or more. It was too not enough, not much. Like it feels the same. I know there was like the Power Gears or whatever, but that's just my opinion. It's still a good game. It's still better than all of these, but yeah. Mega Man 3, great tier. I just played that on my YouTube channel. It is introduced the slide, great level design, very memorable. Robot Masters and stages. The weapons aren't great, but they aren't terrible either. Wily stages are all good. Great game overall. Probably one of the. It's probably the second best out of the NES games. So I had to, if you put a gun to my head. Mega Man 7 also, I would say, goes in great tier. I'm playing that right now. I have before. It has really good physics. It has like surprisingly good physics for their first. I mean, I know they did Mega Man X before this, but it has surprisingly good physics for their first classic series game on the SNES, and good level design and like very memorable Robot Masters too, and like it does have some kind of jank collectibles that that would be really helpful in finishing the game. But other than that, it's a great game. It's a great game. Game Boy Mega Man, I think that's 2. I can't really see. It's kind of small. If that's Mega Man 2, it goes in Game Boy tier. It's kind of like pretty easy, and some of the stuff is a little jank in that game. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to move this one to bad tier. This is just my least favorite of the Game Boy games, in my opinion. Mega Man 9, best of the best. This is the best classic game. Maybe I could see I could see an argument for Mega Man 4 being better, but it's like, in my opinion, bar none. You know what? I'm adding a new tier. Row. Add a row above. And calling this one triple S tier. Mega Man 9. It's going there. This is an 11 out of 10 game. This is honestly a great. I would say it's a good first pick for a Mega Man fan or a person who wants to get into the series, but it's kind of hard. So that's what's keeping it out. But it's not usually unfair hard. It's like a good challenge. So best game in the series, bar none. Mega Man 5 is going into mad tier. Yeah, it's really just too easy. Like, you can just blow through the game. It's one of those games you can plow through, like, with no issue at all. Just mega buster through. It has some decent level design and stuff, and good, and okay Robot Masters. The weapons are trash. All I have to say is the Wave one and the Crash Kick. Those are terrible weapons. They should, like, the worst weapon pick. But other than that, it has good level design. Honestly, if the Mega Buster and the weapons were just so trash, the Mega Buster being overpowered, I mean, it would be a better game. Mega Man 8, actually bad. 4 out of 10 game. Jank physics, just Mega Man's kind of sluggish. The level design's terrible. All I have to say is Frostman. That's all I have to say. And just a terrible game. It's super unmemorable. It's bad. It's just really bad. Like, people say Mega Man Base is the worst one. Nah, it's Mega Man 8. You haven't played Mega Man 8 yet. Mega Man 10 goes into great tier. Mega Man 10, I'm actually going to put it behind Mega Man 3, but honestly, in any tier, you can reverse the order and it'll be okay. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Mega Man 10, it's kind of Mega Man 9, but worse, and that's not a bad, it's kind of hard to follow up on Mega Man 9 and make a better game, because Mega Man 9 is just perfect. It's like, Mega Man 10 is Mega Man 9, but with slightly less memorable Robot Masters, and the weapons aren't as good. You can play as base, though, so that's a plus. But yeah, that's my Mega Man Classic Series tier list. If you disagree, leave a comment. If you agree, leave a comment. Basically, anything you do, leave a comment, and I will like it, and I will respond to it. So thanks for watching. I hope you have a good day. Sorry for the awkward cutout. I will probably put a timestamp for that. And have a good day. Goodbye.